A very warm welcome to this new session. Greetings of the day. My name is Ms. Prachi Vani, and today we are going to talk about how to develop a concept for a food and beverage outlet. Building a restaurant or any food and beverage outlet is a business which needs creativity and passion. A well-planned concept will lead us to the success. So I hope you have something different to offer when we are talking about a new concept for our restaurant or cafe or fine dining restaurant. Let us understand what is our Indian market saying. This research was published in 2016. It talks about market share of casual dining restaurant, quick service restaurants, pubs, cafes, fine dining restaurant or frozen dessert parlors in the year of 2013, 17 and projected for 2022. The clear winner here is casual dining restaurant, which will have 66% market share in the year 2022. Of course, it's a projected market share. So let us start with our presentation. Future restaurant owners know what concept he or she is planning to work on, and usually it is based on the talent that they have and the resources which are available. But is that enough? The answer is no. Let us focus on something which is equally very important. The first thing is practical approach towards developing a concept is very important. Emotional decisions will not work in today's competitive market. Indeed, less attention to gut feeling is very important. If a concept is not feasible in today's market, we have to be flexible and change the concept according to the need of the market. Future expansions are ideally supposed to be slow. We also have to identify a gap in the market. For example, a location wherein you are planning to open the restaurant, if it doesn't have a Chinese restaurant, can you relook at the concept that you have already thought about and open a Chinese restaurant? This can be definitely worked upon. Something like this, wherein you have you want to sell alcohol and you need to have licenses to sell the alcohol. Can you go ahead and get that? Now, when you are getting a license to sell alcohol, your pricing is going to change. Is your market ready to pay that kind of pricing? So all these points are to be considered when we are freezing a particular concept. So a successful concept is based on primary category and a feasibility report. Which category do we go for? So there are three categories we are talking about here. The first one is low margin but high volume of sales. For example, fast food. Second category is full meal but relatively low priced. Third category is high margin. Here we can talk about fine dining restaurants or Michelin star restaurants. So you as a restaurant owner, you will have to choose a particular category. Let's understand a feasibility study, or what is a feasibility report. Now, feasibility study is a tool to help reach the decision if a concept will succeed or no in the market. So the feasibility study will have a study of a location, local market, competition, financial projection, industry, trends, and a concept refinement. The first point is location. These few points are very important when you are freezing the location. The first one is accessibility. Make sure that the location that you have selected is accessible for your future customers. There has to be enough parking which needs to be available. Also, a disabled access has to be also considered. The second point is visibility. A restaurant must be also visible, so a walk-in business can be definitely increased. If the restaurant cannot be seen, then the customers are going to ignore the outlet. A proper signages can be definitely put on the road. Future development. We also have to see if there is any kind of future development that is going to be come in between our expansion of the restaurant. The fourth point is potential business. For potential business, we can definitely see if there are business sources like offices or hospitals which are available close to our frozen location. Local market. Now, local is going to be the new trend. We are all going to move towards procuring vegetables and fruits and everything else from the local market. So it saves on a lot of money. The first thing is, are you going to be a pessimistic or optimistic? We always say it's better to be a little pessimistic and understand the flaws that you see in the market or in your business, and then further be a little optimistic when you are freezing the concept. We have to also obtain the demographic data like age, gender, education, and income, as well as we also have to look at business growth trends. The next point is competition. We have to look around for your competitors. Now, these competitors are going to teach us many things. We have to see how they're operating, for how long are they in business, and we also have to see something which is very important: how many restaurants or how many outlets were closed, and find out the reasons why they were closed. The minute we know the reasons for their shutdown, we can definitely try and avoid them. Next point is trends. Industry trends are changing, so we have to make sure that we are studying them regularly. We have to see how industry is changing in terms of technology, in terms of their liking. Today, customers are moving towards healthy food, vegan food. They are demanding for more local food. So industry is changing. Eating out trends are supposed to be studied practically on a daily basis. The next point under trend is identify potential threat and opportunity. The minute we identify them, it becomes easier for us to grow. Under financial projections, competitor analysis will definitely help. As I said, we have to know what our competition is doing and how they are operating. A little analysis from their side or few reports from their side will definitely help us understand the trend in the market. The next point is estimate the business turnover, and to be specific about number of covers, cost. APC is average per cover. And now we have to also look at weekly, monthly, and annual projection. The minute we know the kind of projection we have for a particular week and a month and an annual budget, we can definitely start working towards it. Once we're done with all those points, we come to redefining the concept. Here, we actually sit back and evaluate the business idea, the concept that we have been working on. Here, we either reject the concept or we refine the concept in order to achieve the better returns on investment. Once we're done with our feasibility study and a concrete feasibility report, we can definitely start working towards our dream project. So a quiz link is in the video description. Please attempt the quiz. On that note, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you for the next class.